linguistic sign. Basically, linguistic sign depends upon two things: signifier and signified. What are they? Let's discuss. In language, the linguistic sign consists of two parts: the signifier, the word which signifies, and the signified, the object that is signified, as in the example given in the next slide. Look, in language, the linguistic sign is divided into two parts. It consists of two parts. The first is the signifier. It refers to words. And the second is signified. It refers to the object. In the next slide, this concept will be much clearer to you. This is the signifier. Tree. This is the word. This is the sound image. When I say tree, the word tree, what comes to your mind? The sound comes to your mind. The word comes to your mind. You listen to word, and when you listen to word, that is the sound that you listen. So this is signifier. The moment I say tree, this word in the form of a certain sound goes to your ear, and you tries to formulate an image of something that signifies this is the image. Concept of tree or mental image, signify it. So what is signifier? Signifier is the word. Signifier is the sound image of something, and this sound image processes in your thought and gives you the picture image of something in your mind. That is the mental image. That is the concept of tree. That is what is signified. Go to the next. Signifier and signified, further explained. That which signifies, the word is the signifier. Look, this word signifies. So this word is the signifier. Look, word or sound image. That which is signified, the concept is the signified. Look, this is signified. This object is signified. So that which is signified, the concept, this is the concept of tree. Mental image. Sign is the composite of both. That is, it consists of the relationship between the signifier and the signified. Now, what is sign? Sign consists of, it is a combination of, it is a amalgamation of composite of both. It has deep relationship between the signifier and the signified. When I say tree, tree means this object, this mental image, and no other thing should come to your mind. This is sign. This relationship, once established, continues over a long period of time. But this word, the sound image, once it is established as signifier, this image, this relationship between the two, between this word and this image concept, once it is established, it continues for a long period of time. You cannot change it. It is established as a social fact. Why it continues for a long period of time? Because now it is established as a social fact. People know that the word tree, this word, this sound image means this object in the mind. From the very beginning, had people thought that tree, this image, should have another kind of object, then at this moment, this object should not have come to our mind. Should have been different. So it is established as a social fact, that is by society, since it is arbitrary, not a logical relationship. So there is no logical relationship that the tree and this object is like God-given or like naturally produced. No, it's not like this. In English language, tree, you have this object. Object is the same. But in English language, you have this word. In Japanese language, you will have different word. In Hindi language, you will have a different word. In Urdu language, you will have a different word. In French, you will have a different word. In Arabic, you will have a different word. So the object is the same, but the word is changing. It means that there is no what you call scientific relationship between the word and the thing it signifies. The object it signifies. That is how linguistic sign is considered arbitrary. And that is why all linguistic signs are arbitrary. They are not scientific. They are not logical. Once the relationship between the signifier and the signified was established and people happen to accept that relationship in that way, culturally and socially, and continues for a long period of time. Now people believe this relationship is like this. Next, signifier and signified, some more information. Since signs are based on arbitrary relationships, they differ from one language to another. Look, I told you that linguistic signs are arbitrary, so they differ from one language to another. We have one object, tree, but in different language we have different words. Concepts about the signified, that is object, differ from one language to another. So this concept, The object is the same, but the words are differ from one language to another. Every society constructs its own concepts of the real world and links these concepts to certain signifiers, of course. So the object is the same, and in every society, the object is the same. We have trees everywhere, we can see, but in different languages, in different society, we have the different signifiers to signify those objects. But once the relationships are made, individuals are not free to choose any arbitrary signifiers they want to choose. But once relationship is established, like here, this object has this relationship in English language tree. Once it is established, we are not allowed to change frequently. It continues for a long period of time. It's not easy. Why? Because the relation between the signifier and the signified is now completely established. No way to change at all. I give you the best example. For example, if I ask what's your name, and you say that my name is Mr. Tom, my name is David. So David, there are so many persons whose name is David. Your name is David just because when you were born, your parents decided your name to be David. That is why your name is David. At the time of birth, if your parents had decided your name to be Tom, then you could have been called Tom now. So there is no scientific relationship between the person you are and the name chosen to you, given to you. So that is the basic concept here between signifier and signified. We move on to the next. Some more information. Signifier and signified. A symbol is a kind of sign that signifies several concepts based on the primary relationship between the signifier and the signified. Look, tree and this object, this is the sign. This signifier, this word means this sign, this object. That's all. This is a matter of sign. But symbol, now symbol means it carries more information. That is, the word tree signifies the concept of tree. This is the primary relationship. It may also signify life, growth, etc. And when it does, it becomes a symbol. But the word tree, if it is used in many different ways and different contexts, in some context, the word tree may mean life, may mean growth, may mean many other things. In that case, it becomes a symbol. Like if I say the tree of life is fading. Here the tree of life, what does it mean the tree of life is fading? It means that the growth of life is fading, coming to an end. Here it does not mean sign, it is symbol. So when sign means it gives you a direct information, it is precise. Symbol, it carries layers and layers of meanings. Next, parts of sign. Look at the linguistic sign consists of two parts. Sorry, here is a mistake. The linguistic sign consists of two parts. We have sign, as we discussed, the signifier, the signified, the tree, the word like tree, the concept like the picture of tree, which signifies, means this word signifies this object. Next, it's time to discuss questions. Explain briefly sign, symbol, signifier, signified. Question number 2, write in detail about any one of them. Sign, symbol. Thank you and goodbye.